My grandfather was born in 1790. My father was born in 1853, and I was born in 1928.
Just 3 generations, President Tyler, his son Lyon Tyler, and grandson Harrison span almost the entire history of the United States.
Hello everyone, my name's Anthony and welcome back to The Vlog Theory. It is cold outside. I'm beginning to feel myself having to wear my winter coat, and it's only going downhill from here. Lyon Gardner Tyler Jr. The name might not seem familiar. The face on the obituary probably doesn't ring a bell at all. Or his brother, who is still living, Harrison Ruffin Tyler. These two boys, these two older men, one just passed, one still living, their grandfather was the 10th President of the United States of America.
The first vice president elevated to the presidency on the death of the chief executive. The first president to marry in the White House in 1844. And 174 years later, 2 of his grandchildren are still around.
John Tyler was born in 1790. William Henry Harrison became president in 1841, and John Tyler was the vice president. William unfortunately passed away in office just shortly after winning. John Tyler then became the president, the 10th president of the United States. Unfortunately, one of many presidents that owned slaves, but that's neither here nor there. That's a whole different story. During his lifetime, President John Tyler had 15 children. Some he had later in life, one of those children being Lyon Tyler Sr., born in the 1850s, having children later in life during the 1920s. This fact kind of just blew my mind, and I thought to kind of share it. I mean, 3 generations, one of which is still living, spans the entirety, almost the entirety of the official United States. George Washington became the president, the first president of the United States, a year prior to John Tyler's birth. Plans to construct the District of Columbia, which is now Washington, D.C., happened during 1790 when John Tyler was born, and his grandchildren lived until the 2000s. Unfortunately, Lyon Gardner Tyler Jr. died last month.
Susan has prepared a short reflection that she had asked me to read. Really just a daughter's memory of a remarkable man. He always believed in trying to make the world better. Both Mom and Dad actively worked for the civil rights of the African American community during the 1950s and 60s. As a Commonwealth attorney in the 1950s, my dad arranged for an African American to be put on the school board and worked to improve the lives of minorities in his home county in Virginia. And then after a career in law, Dad got a PhD in history at Duke University in order to teach.
Lyon Tyler Jr. was a man of faith, and during his funeral service in a church, during a pandemic with all the masks on, wow, what a world we live in, it was said that he worked and did what he could to help those who were fighting for race equality. I guess the main point of me making this is just to show you that we have been here for a very short time. Whether you're talking about North America in general, moving from Europe across the ocean and traveling, or spreading through Asia after everybody coming from Africa. I mean, wherever you want to look in human history, it really only lasts the last, 200,000, 250,000 years. All of this stuff kind of blows my mind and makes me think, so I thought to kind of maybe share it with you and maybe give you a little thought experiment. Don't accept everything that society tells you. Think for yourself and you will live a better life. Don't be afraid to question things. Don't hesitate to wonder about things, and that's all I got. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Please leave a like, a comment, give your thoughts, and maybe consider hitting that subscribe button for more thought-provoking content. I will see you all very, very soon.
He wrote to his children on numerous occasions about telling the truth. He said, always tell the truth.
If you had a child now...
Those were second wives. I'm still the first.
But I must say, the 2 of you look fantastic, and I can't lie, it would be awesome if you had a kid. Another one.
Thank you so much. That's very kind.
Well, Penny, I'm ready.
Don't ask me.